what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rise. We're back here at Crown Eurocars in St. Pete, Florida, and guess what? I have a redesign of a classic Mercedes Benz series. This is it. This is the all-new 2023 Mercedes Benz C-Class. This is the C300. But before we get into this, let's talk about what's going on here. The C-Class, that really sits in a very competitive field within the German Euro luxury segment. You have the BMW 3 Series, you have the Audi A4, and now with this C300, you have distinct lines and technology, design lines and technology taken right from the bigger brother, actually the biggest brother in Mercedes-Benz lineup, that is the S-Class. But what I want to find out is, has Mercedes-Benz found the perfect balance of design, technology, and performance, and of course luxury, to be on top of the BMWs and the Audis out there? Let's go ahead, let's dive into this new C300, see what's different, but also see how it competes. Let's go ahead and dive in. Right off the bat, the color. This blue is simply stunning in the Florida sun, and it's nice to see a Mercedes-Benz product other than black, silver, or white. Now at the front of the business, you're gonna get full LED lighting, and I love the way, like I said, they took that similar style from the S-Class and they're bringing it into the smaller siblings. So you're gonna get full LED turn signals, daytime running lamps, and those LED projector headlights. If you notice on the interior of the headlight housing, everything has been blacked out with just a little bit of silver, and then you have that digital high LED badging there to let you know it's all new. Now, as we drip down, I like what they did. You have some flat black, functional air curtains, which are great. The only zonk is this little texture design that they try to make it look like a vent. Just keep it smooth. That's all you need. Keep it smooth, keep it simple. That's like a philosophy for life. But anyways, the little touches of gloss black, especially as it wraps underneath onto that lower little lip, like I said, gives it some more character, but also helps it fit back in with the bigger sedans here at Mercedes. Now, as you come across that low slung nose, really love the crisp body lines that they did. Of course, you're gonna have a forward-facing camera on this C300. Look at the way all the little elements of design and touches, chrome finish wrapping around that silver star, and then on the lower portion, I really like that nice wide front end and the way that they color match this. Instead of putting a bunch of flat black, you have functionality both in the middle and on the bottom, but look at how long that lower lip splitter sticks out. Gives it a nice, clean, characteristic look. And overall, I think the way people are looking at the new BMW vehicles, I think this style is a lot cleaner compared to what BMW is bringing to the table. Now, when we get up onto that long, low-slung hood, I like the way you get your two bulges. That's a unique body style design that's on many different Mercedes-Benz products and on this C300. And then as we come around the bend here, I'm gonna have Steven swing all the way around to show off our wheels and tires. So this is an all-new wheel, 19-inch in diameter, gloss black with the machined aluminum, very intricate looking wheel, something that looks so different than anything else out there. You have your 4-piston caliper, nice and large, and then of course you're gonna get cross-drilled, fully ventilated rotors. And with the blue, I think it's really working. Let me know how you feel. First of all, let me know how you feel about this blue, very classy metallic blue, but let me know how you feel about those wheels as well. I think if you clean your own cars, it's gonna take a little bit more effort, but at the end of the day, I think the effort might pay off. But let me know in that comment section. Now, as we rise back up, we're gonna kind of swing back around here, and I'm gonna show you what's going on the side. We have black painted mirror caps, nice lemon trim LED turn signals built into those mirror caps, and of course, we're gonna have 360-degree cameras, gloss black top and bottom around the window treatments, and I like the way it's got a nice large sunroof. My only zonk is I wish they would paint the whole roof black. They paint the front, they got the tinted glass, but then it's blue on the back. They forgot this portion, so I think that would have just made it a little bit more cohesive of design. But I'm really digging the side sill extension, especially the way it flares out and then it tapers back in as you come towards the rear. Remember, this is rear-wheel drive. This one is not a 4MATIC, which means all-wheel drive, but you can get all-wheel drive on this. Some chrome finish on the door handles matches the shiny chrome at the front end. And then as we swing it around back, what are we working with? This is where you're gonna see more of that unique Mercedes Benz style. Great job on the LED taillights, the C300 badge. You got a nice trunk spoiler. And look at how it rises up and extends off the back. And then I hope you're sitting down because we got two big zonks. Get ready for this. We drop down. It almost was gonna end on a high note, but here's the 5-finger problem. Non-functional exhaust. So you do have an exhaust underneath. These openings are non-functional. They're just there for looks. I'm gonna have to do a double zonk times 2 on both of those, but I do like the simple rear diffuser. That kind of gives us a little bit of shining sun through the dark zonk clouds. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and see what's powering this C300. All right, guys, we got the hood popped. You do have hood struts underneath that hood. It's a large plastic cover, but you know what? It is tasteful, and it's good that it is larger on this vehicle because this does have the smaller power plant. That's a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged engine putting out 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. The car weighs 3,825 pounds, MPGs 25 in the city, 35 on the highway. And like I was saying, if you need all-wheel drive, you can get this as a 4MATIC. And very interesting to still have this 4-door sedan be rear-wheel drive. But why don't we go ahead, let's fire it up and see it in motion. All right, guys, we're inside this 2023 Mercedes C300. I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, my grandfather had a Mercedes, my grandmother had a Mercedes, my dad, my mom, my sisters, my cousin, even my next door neighbor. I want one, but I've been reluctant because I don't want a big, huge vehicle. But I'm liking the look of this C300, especially because it has a lot of resemblance to the larger S-Class. How much is it? So if you look at the way this particular one is optioned, you're looking at an MSRP right around $54,000. Let's see how it stacks up to the competition. To the door panel. I'm digging the two-tone. Now, I'm not a big fan of white interior, but it looks good. They actually call that porcelain. So it's that dark, soft material with the stitching, the porcelain. There is a bit of gloss black that I'm gonna have to zonk around the switchgear, but you do have 3-way memory adjustable seats, heated seats and ventilated seats. I like the silver right on the armrest, right around the switchgear for the side window. And you have a door pocket that is ginormous in size. Easily put 2 pizza-filled calzones, and you have enough space for a bottle of Surge. Now, going from the door panel to the dash, look at the AC vents. Really unique. Mercedes-Benz does a great job on their AC vents. There's ambient lighting in there, 64 different colors. I love the pinstriping on this wood surface. It reminds me of the uniforms of the Yankees. Some more silver, and then we have that triple AC vent location. Looking great, and then working our way down, this looks like the S-Class. This is an 11.6-inch portrait-style infotainment system. It's not a floating iPad, but it's not integrated all the way, but it is very clean the way they located it. Of course, you're gonna have your navigation, all that good stuff. That goes without saying, and it's a very intuitive system. I love going into info because you could pick up your engine data. We could go into vehicle and look at accelerator, pitch and roll, the whole 9 yards, even go into fuel consumption, throw it into reverse. Super clear on the resolution, trajectory, that 360, and you can make your adjustments. Look at that. The only way this could get cooler is if we could see Steven. I know a lot of people want to see Steven. A lot of the ladies out there want to check him out. Well, guess what? You can't see him because of the technology. That's just the way it goes. Sorry. But right back where we started, working your way down, you got your Dual climate control, it's easy to adjust the temperature. I know Steven doesn't like it as cold as I do, so he could keep himself warmer. I'm gonna go all the way down into low mode. You got more ways of going into your driving dynamics. Look at this, you got your different modes, including individual, but we're gonna leave it in Sport Plus when we go for our on-throttle drive. A lot of gloss black. I wish that they would have done some of that wood finish with the pinstriping rather than the gloss black, so I am gonna zonk that, but you open this up, what do we got? USB-C, wireless charging, 2 cup holders and enough room for 2 Twinkies, 2 luxury Twinkies. Close it up, nice soft material. Open up the porcelain doors. You have nice felt lining in here. You could easily put, I would say, 4 of those crystal sculptures. You know, when you used to go on your family trips and you went to Florida and you got the little crystal dolphin, and then you went to New York and you got the little crystal Empire State Building, you could leave those little figurines in there and they're not gonna get scratched. Seats, soft material, love the bolstering, nice perforated, of course, like I said, full electric assist for the passenger and the driver, and we have, of course, that nice split panoramic sunroof. Some glass for the people up front and some glass for the people out back. But why don't you get on over here? I want to show you behind this beautiful steering wheel, leather wrapped, in this C300. Come on over. All right, guys, we're behind the wheel, the business side. Like I said, 3 memory seat settings. I like the way even on the C300, you have a nice aluminum sill plate with the LED lighting, let you know that you bought a Mercedes Benz in case you forgot. We even have aluminum pedals, brake pedal and throttle. The only zonk is no dead pedal whatsoever on the driver's side here, and it should be aluminum so you don't rip up the carpet. But seats, very comfy. I'm 6 feet tall. Plenty of room in here, even with the panoramic sunroof. And then the steering wheel plucked right out of an S-Class. Flat bottom, leather wrap, the 2 different kinds of leather. You do have some gloss black, not a big, huge deal, but I love the aluminum finish. You got paddles on the back of the wheel to go up and down, that automatic transmission, and then you got that 12.3-inch digital display, clear graphics. Love the way it just has that nice look to it, as you expect on the more expensive Mercedes-Benz sedans. But you know what? It's not just about who's sitting up front. We got to get into that back seat of the all-new C300. All right, guys, back seat time. And what's incredible is there's actually quite a bit of room back here, especially if you're comparing it to a G70. A lot more room than a G70. You do have pockets on both sides. Easily put, I would say, a couple books, maybe 3 books, maybe 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, maybe, I don't know, maybe some of the Hunger Games, depending on who's sitting back here, if they're into that kind of stuff. You do have your rear AC vents and a Twinkie tray, but no connectivity. That is a major zonk at this price point, let alone any Mercedes. And then the armrests, semi-soft, and then you only have this little phone holder thing. And now the car's talking to us, which I don't want to talk to it right now, and that's another thing that kind of annoys me, but kind of zonk filled with no connectivity and just more amenities back here. This is a Mercedes Benz. But let's go ahead, let's check out the trunk and see how much space we have in the new C300. All right, guys, time to get into the trunk. Hit the button, electric assist on this C300. You're gonna be greeted to a wide cargo opening and a low cargo floor. Of course, the seats will fold down. And what are we looking at when we're looking at space? You are basically looking at 12.6, almost 13 cubic feet of space. Nice to have that kind of usability. You do have the Mercedes-Benz official first aid kit in there. I'm gonna have Steven see if he could show that off to you. Very clean right there, Mercedes-Benz. And then let's see what we have under the cargo floor. Pick it up, you don't have a spare. You're gonna be given a can of Flat Fix and some sealant. So one thing to be aware of, I almost closed the trunk myself. Why use your own muscles when you just go like this? Boop. And then it closes. But why don't we go ahead, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go see how this redesigned C300 drives out there on the road. All right, guys, we left Crown Euro cars. We're in this 2023 Mercedes Benz C300. Right away, I really love the upscale feel, fit, and finish in this C300. Like I said, the way that everything is styled and the different materials that they use is very S-Class Mercedes-esque, if that makes sense. Getting to the infotainment system, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Even the nice large digital gauge cluster makes it feel like a more expensive vehicle. But I have the engine data up. Right now we're in Sport Plus mode, and we're gonna go on throttle. On throttle, here we go. Nice smooth shifts from that 9-speed automatic. And it's just very quiet in here. I do like that. Not a lot of road noise, not a lot of wind noise. You have this very attractive steering wheel to hold on to, and it feels really, really good. The feedback that you get to the steering wheel. Remember, this is rear-wheel drive, so it has that wonderful driving dynamic of a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And then I really like the way the interior is so unique to separate it from the competition. It really, really is that much nicer than a lot of the other brands. But let's go on throttle again. If you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle, here we go. Smooth shifts, very, very smooth from that automatic transmission. And I just like the way everything feels nice and tight in here. No creaks, no rattles. The material on this steering wheel is absolutely phenomenal. I just want to thank the cow that sacrificed its life for this leather, because it is divine. And then the brakes work great. Nice balance of everything. On throttle, here we go. Looking out across the hood, you see those two unique bulges. I got good visibility out the back. We got all the safety equipment that you could even imagine. But let's see how she handles. On the brakes. Nice turn in. The sound isn't too bad. I mean, it definitely has a 4-cylinder sound, because it is a 4-cylinder, but still very composed. And this isn't an AMG. Remember, they're going to be coming out with AMG sedans, coupes, convertibles, all on this new platform, this redesign. But I think you're really going to like just how easy it is to drive and the way it makes you feel. That's the big thing, is how the car makes you feel. And I think that for a 4-cylinder luxury car, it packs a lot in for the price. And then you got lots of room back there for your rear seat passengers. I'm just a little surprised with some of the things that it's missing, especially on ours, the way that ours is optioned with ventilated seats and stuff. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more things for the people in the back seat. But very, very quiet in the cabin and very smooth. And I really, really like that. But I hope this was a good overall review of the C300 redesign for 2023. We're gonna get back to Crown Eurocars and wrap this one up. So I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, it's been another great day here at Crown Eurocars. Definitely want to thank Nicole and the team for getting us their very first Mercedes Benz C300 redesigned for 2023. Let me know what you think. Did they do enough to make this stand out from the BMW 3 Series, the Audi A4, and even the Genesis G70? Let me know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. I'll come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Ladies Rides family. We got to give it up to Stephen Flood, Stephen Flood Photography. He's making the magic happen. Show him some love in the comment section. Thank you, Stephen, for all that you're doing. Just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.